That's right, bitches.
I did the entire battle with Random Skull's voice just for you, Oda. Hope you appreciated it. I appreciate all of.
I'm scared to keep going. Oh, bees! No! Damn.
Seen their true forms.
And this is the part where I get lost.
Overlord on Netflix, the anime. I ain't seen it. I believe it's on Netflix. I watch it on Crunchyroll.
Johnny Fowl, you have nothing to do with this group of people going on a tangent.
Yeah, no, we do that on our own.
Bees! I saved the fairy. I saved the fairy! Fuck off! And then I died. But extremely supportive of it. And honestly, the journey has been fucking amazing. It has been absolutely amazing. I've been working on trying to get my YouTube monetized, and in a matter of 2 to 3 months, I've already gotten from 150 subscribers all the way up to 470 or 460 now, which is fucking awesome.
Let's see, there we go, there we go. What the hell was that? Wait, and what the fuck was the other thing? Alright, whatever. Hey there, everybody, what's up? We're live. Hey, what's up? Eccentric ticked off the perks. I probably butchered your name, but hello, everybody. I'm doing good. I hope y'all are doing good. Appreciate y'all for being here, for hanging out, and for being awesome. Continuing on with our Digimon Stories Time Stranger adventure. Okay, let's get into it, shall we? Although I do need to go mine later. But how are y'all doing tonight? Don't forget to add some holy attacks to your party. Yes, I need to do that. Okay, I just need to go find... wait a minute. Where is... wait. I need to find a... 1 second. I thought there would be one up there. My mic is muted. Motherfucker! Why is my mic muted? Okay. Can y'all hear me now? That was weird and dumb all at the same time. What's up, everybody? Welcome. Sorry about that. Hey, what's up, Matrix? Where am I? Okay, now. I need to find an entrance to the in-between. Because apparently I don't have... Oh, son of a bitch. Alright. We can't hear you on the Twitch side. What the fuck? There we go. There's one by the boss room. Okay, good. Alright, that's working. Alright, all of my mics should be working now. Thank you for letting me know, Metrix. I apologize for anybody that was here trying to hear what I had to say. I didn't realize my mics were reset for some stupid reason. Well. Oh god, Devimon's dead. Well, fuckaroo. Okay. I must find myself some holy attacks, because I don't have enough. I have the money to buy them, though. Hey, Screaming Slimy, what's up, Eccentric Trick-Offs? Appreciate y'all for being here. Curious, are there any Digimon where its master equips them? Yes, actually, Matrix. There's a specific classification of Digimon that were introduced in the 20th anniversary of Digimon, alongside eventually into Cross Wars. These are known as Legend Arms Digimon. Legend Arms Digimon include Digimon like Zudomon and I forgot their names, but there's one that Zubamon turns into a sword. Another one turns into a shield. There's one that turns into a rocket launcher. Yeah. There's not a lot of them, but there are a few Digimon that are specifically categorized as Legends Arm Digimon, and they are meant to actually have a slide evolution or a mode change into an actual weapon. Okay. Now then. Grab a couple of those. Grab a couple of these. We'll grab a couple of these. And maybe some of these. Aha. Okay, Matrix. Okay. Now you are gonna have that. And that. And that. We already have Shine Burst on you, so there's that. But you didn't get that. No, you're keeping that one though. An Angel's Letter. Can't a guy pew-pew someone with my rocket launcher for a pet? I mean, no. No, Matrix. You can't. Okay, Angel's Letter. Shine Burst. Oh, right, I don't have them with me. I forgot I don't have Agumon with me. We can do this though. We got this. Alright, Plutomon, let's do this. Now, interestingly enough, Plutomon is actually technically meant to be part of the Olympus 12. But Plutomon was considered in lore to be too cruel, too violent, too apt to do what is necessary without considering the consequences. What the fuck is wrong with Plutomon? Yeah, there's something wrong here. Yeah, no, something is definitely wrong. There's no way in hell that Plutomon is gonna be like that. Like, Plutomon is cruel, divisive, and without mercy, but they're not a monster, or they're not a rabid beast like this. So there's definitely something wrong, and obviously with all the pink shit around him. This part made me go nuts. Hey, what's up, largish moose? Appreciate you being here on the Twitch stream. We are working on it. My buddy on the TikTok side, the Dragon King, told me to load up on Holy Attack, so hopefully that'll work out in my favor here. And now, hey, what's up, Tim Shelley? How are you, my friend? Appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a wonderful day or night, whenever it is, wherever you are. Okay. You're okay? Right on. Why you gotta be like that? What the fuck? Zombie Plutomon. Okay, why are they zombie Plutomon? And I call bullshit. Do I have anything that can get rid of that? I don't. Oh, shit. So I just can't heal at all. What the fuck? Bro, had the worst day ever. Hey, what's up, Scumsick? How are you, my friend? I mean, welcome to the stream, my friend. Why is it the worst day ever, though? What's going on? This definitely makes my day. Well, I'm glad I'm able to, at the very least, make your crappy day better. It's your worst day only means things are going to get better from here. Just bad customers that I installed it. Hey, you know what? I get that. I do. I mean, I don't necessarily deal with customers per se on the daily. I deal with, well, they are customers, but they're just not my customers because I don't serve anybody as a security guard. But I immediately get bad, you know, just everyone mad dogging me just because I'm a security guard. I'm like, buddy, if you're not doing anything bad in the parking lot, you don't matter to me. So you don't need to be mad dogging me just because I'm driving by. But I totally get it, dude. Just remember, shitty people do shitty things if that's not a reflection upon you because you're not a shitty person. Oh god. How are we... How am I supposed to beat this? Can I do this now? Okay, I can do it now. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's see, no, so it was this lady. Her husband let me do everything that I needed to do, but when she came home, she didn't want it the way the husband wanted it. Oh. I can already tell that's fucking annoying. Appreciate you screaming, Slimy. They got in a fight in front of me. Ooh, that is awkward. Yeah, that's a great way to make it awkward. You have to leave. And I totally get that. Trust me, I'd be right there with you. Because, like I said, that's just awkward. That's super awkward. Especially, you know, when they're having a fight right in front of you. It's just like, I shouldn't be seeing this. I thought I hit you. Dude, you cut your hair. Yeah, I shaved it all off. I mean, I tried to go donate it, but sadly there was a lot of damage from that little homeless period. So because of that, I, you know, did the whole thingy. If you use reverse on Dodoraemon, he'll do more damage to Virus. Oh, right, I didn't do character reversal. Probably should have done that. But I am dumb. That Digimon, what is that? Which Digimon? The one that we're fighting? You look good with long hair, but I didn't hate the no hair look. Ah, yeah, but I mean, I'm planning on I'm growing it back out because I'm planning on donating it. Yes. So that's Plutomon. Plutomon, although this is technically zombie Plutomon because they're inflicted with something. We don't know what it is yet, but Plutomon is a unrecognized member of the Olympus 12. They are the pantheon that protects the Iliad server, although in this game, we're actually currently working on assembling that particular pantheon. But Plutomon was always unrecognized because the rest of the Olympus 12 believed, or at the very least, witnessed Plutomon being too cruel, too merciless, too willing to do what is necessary without considering the consequences of their actions. And because of that, they're not recognized as a member of the Olympus 12. Because they've done some pretty fucked up things. You suffer from a case of undeath, I'm afraid. A bit of the Digimunchies. I mean, that's the thing, though. There are a lot of undead Digimon, but there are not a lot of true zombie Digimon. The only actual zombie Digimon so far is Zombie Plutomon. This is the first time I've actually witnessed this. Or the Death X Digimon. Death X Digimon were, until this, were the only actual zombified Digimon. Is it shameful that I played this game on story mode and auto battles? No. Play the game however you want to play it, because guess what, my friend? It was your money that you spent. When it comes down to that, nobody can tell you how to play the game. Play it however you damn well please. And who gives a shit what anybody else has to say about it? Tail and mane horse shampoo is good for hair growth quickly, and you should also strengthen your hair. Yeah, I actually use mane and tail, or actually I used to use mane and tail, but at the moment I'm using another brand known as Dandyman. It was recommended for daily usage, so I'm checking that one out, and it's actually working pretty well. But mane and tail definitely works really, really well. You just can't stay alive. You know what? You're a good sponge of damage, at least. I use it on my beard. Nice. Alright, fuck it. Oh crap, I don't have any. Oh, whatever. Candyman, only for the most Mandervillous of the most Manderville man. Just as much as you can Manderville can. And Absolute Zero, thank you so much. Beard oils are also good for your hair as well. Okay. Good to know. I actually have a beard oil and a dermal roller that I've started using. I don't think I want to use the my whatever the fuck that supplement that people have been using to grow hair, just because I don't know if I need that yet. It seems a bit of an extreme take, before, you know, at the moment. Okay. It's doing some decent damage. No, stop. What? Huh? No, stay away from supplements until you talk to your doctor. Yeah, I figured as much. But why? Exactly, and I don't know enough about the one that is, like I said, it's all over TikTok right now. I don't know enough about that one before I even consider it. The worst part of this fight is when he releases your miasma that lowers your max HP. And I freaking hate that. I think we're gonna... Yes! What is your favorite virus type Digimon? My favorite virus type Digimon? Let me double check if this one fits in that category. Yep. Proximamon is one of my favorite virus type Digimons. It is a only conceptual Digimon because it never occurred. It has yet to occur. It is one of those Digimon that if they do occur, then the world and a lot of realities will end, and that is without question. Proximamon, next to Z Millenniummon, is the next most dangerous Digimon that could ever occur. Let's see, have you ever played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? I have not. Oh, that didn't work. Maybe it did. Well, we survived and we won. Mine is either Gallantmon, Chaos Mode, or Plutomon. Okay. Next question. What is your favorite vaccine type of Digimon? Slayer Dramon. Oh, no. Alphamon. It would actually have to be Alphamon. Alright, what the fuck are you? What are you, you weird little shadow thing? Yours is War Greymon. I mean, War Greymon's design was pretty freaking badass. I loved it when I first saw it, you know. I watched Digimon as it was first coming out on Fox Kids, and you know what? That's that scene when they first went, Agumon, Warp Digivolve! And he turned into Greymon. I was just all in awe. I am once again reminded how Master Tyrannomon is not in the game, and it upsets me. Yeah, you and me both, my friend. The fact that they only have one actual linear Tyrannomon Digivolution line, which just ends in Rust Tyrannomon, is actually pretty disappointing for me. I know they wouldn't add in the new Tyrannomon Digivolution that is based off of or inspired by Godzilla, because it's too new. It came out in like 2024. But that was amazing. Let's see, Sam, bro, I was there. You take me back. You are the Digidestined, right? I'm telling you, man. Well, remember, Digidestined 02, the ending of Digidestined 02 taught us a very important lesson when it comes down to Digimon. We all have a destined Digimon. It is only ourselves that allow us to be united or unrequited. It's all on us, whether or not we become jaded with time, or if we still are willing to believe in the impossible. Yeah, I love X Tyrannomon. It's not the same. Yeah. You know what Wait a minute. I was just talking, and thank you so much for Cab. I really appreciate that. I'm having a great day. Mocha's doing great. I hope you're doing great. But I was just talking about how Plutomon was the unrecognized member of the Olympus 12. Because with Plutomon, they actually technically become the Olympus 13. The fact that they're including Plutomon here makes me a little bit worried, because we haven't seen an instance of Ceresmon. We've only talked about they've only talked about the existence of the Karpos Hull fruit, but they don't have Ceresmon. I'm a little bit worried that the Olympus 12 is still going to be Olympus 12 sans Ceresmon, which is going to be a little bit disappointing because Ceresmon is one of the more interesting members of the Olympus 12, as they technically have two bodies. See, my favorite Digimon of all time is Black War Greymon. My favorite angelic Digimon is Magnamon. Alright, right on. Fuck yeah. Wasn't it in the show that any child that watched the fight against Greymon and Parrotmon could? That was no. So it wasn't that any child that watched the fight could become a Digidestin. Any child that witnessed that fight was what had the potential to be a Digidestin. Every child technically can be a Digidestin. Every living being has a destined Digimon. It's just a matter of whether or not you have the mindset to be able to meet them. This is showcased in Digimon Adventure 02 with the end with the death of Yukio. But yeah. Now, the reason why the fight between Greymon and Parrotmon indicated that those children could be Digidestined was because they saw what happened. They actually saw what happened. The thing that isn't necessarily directly talked about in Digimon is not every person can see a Digimon. Not everybody can see Digimon. Only those that can see Digimon have the potentiality to become Digidestined, for sure. Because they still have the ability to believe in the impossible. But in the games and in multiple other occasions in certain shows and movies, there is a showcase where certain people can't perceive Digimon as there because they don't have the ability to do so. And it's only in instances where there is a digital incursion in the reality of the real world that everybody can suddenly witness Digimon. That is actually what happened in Digimon Adventure when Myotismon came into the digital world. There was a convergence of the digital world and the human world, which is the only reason why they were able to be perceived by everyone. Oh god. I love Black War Greymon's personality anime. It resonated with me. Okay. Jessmon or Kaiser Greymon are my favorite, or Black Omnimon. Alright, right on. Okay. I guess this will do more damage. Good news, you don't have to ask for the answers again. They're saved. Good. But if I had to pick from them, Kaiser Greymon. Okay. Oh shit! No! Wait, they're not saved. Maybe it's because I didn't do this one. Magna Angemon is my favorite angelic one. Oh, there you are. This one is just to summon him. Right. Okay. Woof. I want to see Plutomon. Thank you. Now let's go. But first, I really do need to set up my Digimon properly because, yeah, there we go. Now, do I have something? Yeah, I need... You need more HP. I don't know why your HP is so small compared with everybody else. But there we go. Okay. That one. Let's see, Black War Greymon reminded me of a teenager or 18-25-year-old trying to find their purpose. I mean, that's essentially the entirety of Black War Greymon's narrative, is he wants to find purpose. Because he was created without purpose. He was created simply to destroy. But Ken, the Digital Hazard, which fueled that project, and so many more individuals that kind of had their hands in the pot, didn't even realize that Black War Greymon would become completely sentient and wouldn't be under their control. Let's see, whenever someone says bless you to me, I say I'm surprised I didn't burst into flames from that. Oh fuck. Let's see, do you think Magna Angemon didn't de-evolve in his battles against War Greymon? Would he have won? I mean, there's a good chance of it. Magna Angemon is an incredibly powerful Digimon, but there's also a reason why they kind of nerfed Patamon and Gatomon in Digimon Adventure 02. Because Magna Angemon, and even just Angemon and Angewomon were the living personification of a Deus Ex Machina. That's kind of why they did that's one of the reasons why they did the Armor Digivolution for them, and made it so like they had that whole error. Oh, they can't Digivolve normally right now for some reason. Did you hear Dota 2 is having a Monster Hunter collaboration? Kind of crazy, all the stuff is free, you literally just craft it. That's kind of awesome for people who play Dota 2. Oh no, not my Otismon! Go away, you're ugly, I hate you! Magna Angemon versus Piedmon, could he have been... Do you mean, could he have beaten Piedmon? No. And there's only the main reason for that is because Piedmon, especially the Dark Master's Piedmon, is a lot stronger than a normal Piedmon would be, because they're a Dark Master. Let's see, the Kirin set looks so good in it. I'm guessing they modeled the Kirin set off of the Kirin set that came out in Monster Hunter 3 and Monster Hunt, which, I mean, the Kirin set hasn't really changed that much. Oh god, no, not my Otismon, go away, nobody likes you! I love your knowledge on Digimon. Well, I appreciate the questions and the interest. And, of course, thank you, Nock, for that gift. I do appreciate it. I'm sorry if I didn't see it earlier, but I thank you for that heartbeat. Alright. No, I don't want to fight you. No! Thank you, Scumstick, for the gift. For the game controller. I appreciate it. I'm going to kill you. You know, I didn't realize that my Wingdramon is level 49 and my other Digimon are so far behind. Like, Dota Greymon is 10 levels behind. What the... When the fuck? Alright, I gotta fix that. I can fix this, I think. One thing that bugs me about the dub is that they acted like food is weird, but... So the reason why the dub is done like that is because Fox Network, Fox Kids, when they actually appropriated the contract for Digimon to showcase it here in the States, they kind of had to scramble because they were in an auction bidding war with Disney and a few others. They won the battle, and, well, they only had so much time to find voice actors, get them to, do the dubbing, record it, finish it, and master it, and send it out for production. And because of that, a lot of the dialogue, a lot of the dubbing dialogue, doesn't make any sense. It does not match the Japanese subs. It does not match the Japanese translation because they didn't care. I would love to know what partner. So I apologize, Tim Shelley. I know you asked these kind of questions, and I know you want me to answer them, but I generally, from now on, am sticking to lore based in the game, lore based in its own setting, and not doing those conceptual types of content or conversations, because the internet can't handle itself, just like they can't handle themselves with versus content. The internet is a giant baby. So to prevent any form of litigatory conversation, I kind of avoid that stuff nowadays. Sorry. There was one line that was said by Biyomon and was definitely Palamon's voice. Yeah, like I said, Fox Kids, especially with the first season of Digimon, really scrambled. And that's why they didn't even bother to they half translated the script. Now, the only reason why Fox Kids was the one producing Digimon for a certain period of time was because when they bid for the contract, they had a certain, set number of seasons or episodes that they were allowed to do. And even though it pissed off Bandai Namco and the creators, the specific creators of Digimon, how little respect Fox and the Western media companies had for the scripts and the narratives and the stories that they were allowing for them to produce here in the States, that was one of the main reasons why they switched from Fox to NBC contracts with Jetrix as soon as they could, because they told Fox to go fuck themselves. But another sad truth of it is, all of that bad blood between Fox and Bandai Namco was one of the reasons why the hard copied or mastered release of the Digimon movies has that weird, stupid Angela Anaconda short into it. It's hard baked into the media file because that was Fox's way of telling Bandai Namco, we don't care about you, and we will never respect what you do. That's the only reason that stupid Angela Anaconda short exists. But that was also why Bandai Namco told Fox to go fuck themselves and didn't renew their contract. Like, there's a reason why the majority of anime and the like, the majority of Japanese IPs aren't released here in the States or done by American studios or production companies, but they're released here in the States by Japanese production companies because Japan doesn't trust American studios. There's a reason why they have such a stringent contract when it comes to the MonsterVerse and Godzilla. In fact, the MonsterVerse was almost canned because Hollywood, almost overstepped again with Godzilla. I would have to do a little more research on that, Tim Shelley. Mainly because I don't remember Metabot names off the cuff. And see, I don't know if the Disney era was better, though. It wasn't necessarily that much better, but Disney at the very least attempted to actually translate and do dubbing based off of those translations rather than just adding in random bullshit, which is what Fox did. I was so confused when she came on the movie. Oh yeah, no, like I said, the whole Angela Anaconda thing in Digimon was just Fox's way of showing that American studios don't have any respect and proving that Japanese IPs should have very tentative contracts with Hollywood, because Hollywood doesn't know how to do anything original anymore, they don't know how to respect anything anymore, and they don't really make good content anymore. Why do you think we're getting Toy Story 5? It's so bad they didn't even register it as a dub. Exactly. Oh shit, wait, I used the wrong one. I fucked up. Oh shit. That's a good point, Toy Story 5. Exactly. Oh god, we keep going backwards. Let's see, when you go off the path, I have no idea which way to go. It's alright, I'm figuring it out. I figured it out, I think. There we go. I appreciate you, Tim Shelley. See, I'm on my way to fight Kalismon right now. Ooh, the Kalismon fight is a lot of fun. I low-key like the bad dub. It kind of makes it fun to watch. I mean, don't get me wrong. The dub is a lot of fun. But it's also one of those things that prove to us why a lot of companies, especially when it comes to media, don't really like working with American companies. Because American companies suck to work with when it comes down to media. Let's see, why do you get the pizza while I get stuck with the crust? Okay, but that was just so disrespectful to Apocalypse to have him say something like that. I mean, come on, don't get me wrong, it was funny. But it was funny, huh? But still. I just wish the dub soundtracks were the same for every scene. I just got to the water area, favorite years later on Mega Plus. Yeah, I can't defend the music. Okay, I can't defend the music either, but the intro songs and the outro songs are pretty damn badass. Not only that, Jason Radford, I love Runaround. May Jason Radford rest in peace, but I love that song. And Going Digital. Both of those showcased in the movie. I love those songs. And yeah, no, you're not wrong, Literal Gohan. And that's mainly because, like I said earlier, when Fox bid for the contract, and it was in a bidding war for the contract for Digimon, Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball, there were so many animes that Japan finally said, okay, America, let's try this out. Fox had to, they scrambled like crazy to get that out as quickly as they could because they wanted to make money. And they were competing against WB with Pokemon. So because of that, they just wanted to get this out as quickly as possible. So they didn't get as many licensing rights for music. They didn't get as much talent. They didn't bother trying to translate the script. There was a lot of things that they kind of just did off the cuff. Alright, come on, let's do this. Who else misses Saturday cartoons? You and me both, my friend. I miss Saturday cartoons. Me and this Discord, just got finished watching the Try movies. Ooh. I actually like the Digimon Adventure Try movies. Some people didn't like them. And there was one big thing. Well, hey, Bubonic Chronic, thank you so much for that heart. And what's up? Mocha's doing well. There was one big problem with the Digimon Adventure Try movies. There was an entire, I want to say, 30 minutes of story that got completely misplaced and wasn't put into the end movie. And because of that, unless, of course, you read the script or missing parts of the script, you don't know what the fuck happened to Tai until he reappears. And why Daisuke's there. But that's because they took out a whole section, a whole 30 minutes of story for that movie. I want to meet Mocha in person. I love dogs. Mocha's amazing. She's very nervous when it comes down to people, but she'll warm up real quickly if you just pet her chin, because that's her favorite place, is right here. Going Digital is great, and I still maintain that DigiDestin is cooler than Chosen Child. I agree. Yeah, he shows up amid and is like, oh, I found the O2 cast in a closet somewhere, I guess. Do you like Arc Raiders? I haven't played Arc Raiders. I don't really plan on playing Arc Raiders, unless, of course, someone plans on buying it for me. It's just not something that's 100% interest to me, and when it comes down to games and my finances, because I really need to pay bills first before anything else, of course, it doesn't interest me enough for me to want to, spend money on it. Alright, that worked. What game is this? This is Digimon Stories Time Strangers. Or Time Stranger. I wish there were a pound of lunch meat with mocha that works with every top. We are watching all seasons of Digimon. Hell yeah, Absolute Zero. That's awesome. There he is again. It's Cherubimon. Is it true that Wizardmon was a dimensional traveler? Yes. Now, the very first Wizardmon is actually the ancient Wisemon of the 10 legendary warriors. But the Wizardmon that you meet in Digimon Adventure is also a traveler because they originated in the world of Witchelmy. And you learn this in the Digimon Adventure manga, which there is a Digimon Adventure manga. It was released, I believe, in the States, in English, by Del Rey. Like I said, Tim, all you gotta do is pet her chin and she'll love you. Fuck you, Cherubimon. Where can I watch Data Squad? I don't know, to be honest. Hi, anime, okay.
メルクリモンと関係があると言っていたな。今から私が言うことを伝えてくれ。これはデジタルワールドの存亡に関わることだ。
Wait a minute. No.
全てを知ってしまった。いや、世界の断りに触れたというべきか。この争いは仕組まれたものだ。闇に落ちた。 英雄の手によって
I don't like what they're implicating here.
英雄クロノモンはイリアスの才能に記録されたアカシックレコードを読み解く時の力を持っていた。時の力は支配的で絶対的な存在としてイリアスに君臨していた。しかしある時クロノモンは アカシックレコードに刻まれていた記録の断片から世界の断りを知ってしまう。この世界にはさらなる高次元の上位存在がいるし、全てを生み出した創造主のような何か、その痕跡がアカシックレコードに刻まれていたらしい。その事実はクロノモンを絶望させた。あらゆる事象があらかじめ定められた予定調和である。 全てが上位存在に作られた歯車のように思えたからだ。繋がれた運命の鎖から解き放たれるため、イリアスの戦士タイタン族を率いて上位存在へと戦いを挑む。
Definitely Digimon.
しかし上位存在の力は圧倒的で、クロノモンはなすすべなく時を司る装置アカシックレコードのコアへ封じられてしまう。 タイタン族も反逆の凶暴という罪をかぶり、悪しき存在としてイリアスの仮想へと追いやられてしまったのだ。私は知らなかった。伝承が偽りだらけだということを。
I don't like what this is implicating.
ばかりだった。なぜタイタン族だけが惨めな思いをせねばならないのかと。 気脈の支配は辺境の地に追いやられたタイタン族の悲願だった。そうした私の憎悪に奴が入り込んできた。クロノモンの怨念だ。全て仕組まれていたのだ。英雄を偽った反逆者の怨念によって。このことを早く 伝えてくれ。
Okay, so what's going on? Agiomon, who is Chronomon, fell to darkness after they've read the Akashic records, which shouldn't be read by anyone except for Ancient Wisemon and anyone who is actually a prophet. Chronomon had the ability to see through time, so maybe that is the reason why he was able to look through it without being completely destroyed.
ひとまずよかった。命を救わねば真相が闇に葬られるところだったからだ。
So, before we continue on, because it was on automatic, I need to know what this higher being is. I need to know if there's an actual name for this higher being. Because if it is what I think it is, then this all makes sense. You met them. Well, no, I met the personifications of the servers, Homeros, Iliad, and King Drazel, but we didn't met who controls them. Because they're implicating here that someone controls them. And I have two beings in mind of what they could, of whom they could be. Two.
命を助けたプルードモンからイリアスの過去と隠された歴史の真実を打ち明けられます。太古の昔、神に弓引く戦いを起こした偽りの英雄。黒の門の怨念こそが世界を狂わす元凶であることを知らされたの。
So Chronomon created or decided who was Titans and who was not.
イリアスは昔、世界を闇の中へと突き落とそうとしたのです。真実を知った者たちは黒の門を止めることができるでしょうか。
Besides the Eater and Sleuth, has anyone tried to take over Drazel? Oh yeah. Are you kidding me? There are multiple instances where government entities have attempted to take over the digital world. There's a reason why Yggdrasil continues to have more and more fuel to the fire that humanity is the enemy. That humanity is not an ally. He basically made the Titans go with him, and then they took the punishment. Kurata almost ruined everything, bro. Oh yeah, no, Kurata fucked up. Like, he fused himself with a Digimon. Not just a Digimon. He fused himself with one of the demon lords of the digital world. Thinking that, oh, I can do this! I can win! No, you dumb fuck! You cannot! Let's see, he might be the bottom 3 human characters in the Digiverse. Oh yeah. Let's see, this suit suits you, can't lie. Well, appreciate that, Buckman. I'm just planning on growing the hair back out, as well as J Smalls. Yes, I have a place now, and I'm very happy to have a place, because it's great to have a reliable place to go take a shit. If you had a suit, you'd be fresh. I don't like wearing suits, to be honest. I don't mind dressing up, but I just don't do suits. Maybe a suit vest. I don't know. I've never been comfortable in a suit, though. Yeah, no, Kurata is definitely on the bottom 3. Analog Man is on that bottom as well, because Analog Man is the worst, and it's not definite for sure, but I am almost 100% sure that Analog Man is the founder of the crack team. And anybody who's part of the crack team, well, they can all go fuck themselves. Rightly, nightly, and ever so tightly. There we go. Chronomon in the story gave birth to an egg. It has become a cocoon from which a demon threatens to emerge. What's your favorite pirate did you buy? Would you mind rephrasing that, Tim? Because I don't understand the question. What's your favorite pirate Digimon? Oh, I don't have a favorite pirate Digimon? Yeah, I don't have a favorite pirate Digimon. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of pirates. It might have something to do with the fact that the group of people whom I thought were my friends, but were the reason why I ended up homeless, were obsessed with pirates. I thought they were good people. But yeah, I don't know. Pirates in general just kind of leave a bad taste in my mouth. Okay. 1 second, everybody. I'm back, sorry. I hope they add Olagmon from DST along with other fusion characters. Okay. Agumon isn't Chronomon the same way as Piccolo isn't Demon King Piccolo. I'm actually really glad to hear that because I was a little bit worried. I actually like Agumon's character. I don't want them to be evil. So Pirate Black Lord Greymon must make you feel awfully conflicted. There's Rise Greymon. Yes. Yes, I would say they would. Mocha. Mocha. Hey, Mocha, come here. Mocha. It's okay. It's okay. No one's here to hurt you. You're fine. Whew, okay. Victory Greymon. If that's the Digimon that I think it is. Yeah. Alright. So, the story behind Victory War Greymon is a very interesting story because it's part of Digimon Next. And Digimon Next is the spiritual manga successor to Digimon Data Squad. Digimon Next gives us a very intrinsic look at the digital world, but it also gives us an incredible key bit of lore information, which is why Gabumon and Agumon are not only prevalent in the digital world, but why this particular species of Digimon is so important to the digital world. Agumon and Gabumon, as a species, ever since the first Great Digital War, being the greatest story of friendship, courage, and a victory in the First Great Digital War would allow for their entire species to be given a specific form of override source code, or a very specific form of coding that would change their entire species, not just these individuals, which is known as the Arbiter Code. The Arbiter coding essentially made it so that Agumon and Gabumon are guardian species of the digital world. And they take on that role, meaning that in instances where there aren't Digidestined, in instances where the digital world needs to look out for itself, Digimon like Gabumon and Agumon more than likely would have the power and capability to fulfill whatever needed to be fulfilled at the time so that peace could reign once more. And that's actually one of the reasons in lore why Agumon and Gabumon become not only used in multiple narratives in the entirety of the Digimon franchise, but why they are often heroes in the digital world. What happens when a Gabumon doesn't have its pelt? Then it's not a Gabumon. So the lore behind Gabumon's pelt actually has to do with this story of friendship of the first Agumon and Gabumon, which were part of the proto-population that was first initialized into the digital world when the digital world was a paradise. Before the First Great Digital War, which caused all digital kind to change to a point where they would be addicted to battle, where they felt like they needed to combat one another and subsume the data from others to cultivate themselves, rather than cultivating data naturally as was meant to be done in the digital world. Well, thank you, Boogie and Wyatt. I appreciate that. But the first Agumon actually aided the first Gabumon in defeating a digital being that was not a Digimon, but was a personification of beast-type data in the digital world. There are actually multiple creatures in the digital world that are not Digimon, including but not limited to the clam and Dove that are with Venusmon. The clam and Dove are actually two separate entities that are digital life forms, but are not Digimon. Thank you for that follow, Wyatt. And I appreciate all the likes. Thank you so much, everyone. We're up to 5,300 likes, and I appreciate that so very much. And of course, for those of you who don't know, we are live on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. If you're here on the YouTube side, please don't forget to like the live, as it helps me greatly, because I am trying to get my YouTube monetized. Alright. Yeah. Deal with that one. You reached rank 7, which means we can have Mega level Digimon now. I thought the Clam and Dove were to represent Venusmon's last two evolutions. No, they're not. The Clam and the Dove are her friends. They're digital beings that came into existence with Venusmon's Digivolution into that form, but they're separate entities. And not only are they separate entities, they can speak. They have their own, they have their own voice. They have their own minds. They can actually leave Venusmon if they want to. Yes, technically they can speak. Both Olive and shoot, what is her name? Give me 1 second. So the bird's name is Olive, and the clam. Oh, it's not a clam. It's a scallop. The scallop's name is Hotan. You're what? There might be a little bit of a delay, so I didn't see that until after I looked it up. What game is this? Digimon Stories Time Strangers. How do you think the clan would feel if Venus fired scalps? I don't know. Alright, let's get our first Mega level Digimon. This is one of my favorite Dragon type, or Dragon Man Digimon. 8 fried scallops. Okay. I think Hotan would not like the fact that Venusmon was eating fried scallops. Hell yeah. Slayer Dramon. And you shall become Break Dramon. Okay, Slayer Dramon needs to be daring. Personality is brave, but I need him to be daring. I don't know how to turn him daring. Let's see, how do I turn you daring? So I gotta get more valor and a little bit of amicability. Crap. Okay, I call him Back-Homon. Oh my god. Okay, so you either need more attack or more defense. And defense. My bad from chat. Why are my chats not sending? I'm not sure, literally Gohan. That's weird. Because I saw that one, but I didn't see anything beyond that one, before that one. Okay. I need to see which one this one is. Training for personality. Oh, right, okay. That did send. I saw that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, let's see what this Digivolution is, whether or not I need to save Scum. Because I don't know if this is Alphamon or not. I don't know why it didn't let me say it in one message. Weird. The bottom is Alphamon. Okay, cool. Thank you, Dragon King. I was so worried that I wasn't going to get Alphamon. Boom, bitches. Where the fuck is the Ryutamon that I had? I think I'm actually working on leveling them up in the top is Dorugamon. Oh, okay, good to know. You, I want to be Tiger Vespamon for sure. Can you turn into anything else? No. I'm okay with that, actually. Tiger Vespamon is still pretty badass. Alright. My main team right now is Chaos, Alpha, and Gallant Chaosmon, Susanomon, Grace Novomon, and Examon. Nice. Alright, let's head to Rebellion Village. I am so happy that I got Slayer Dramon. Now I just need to get Break Dramon to a specific personality, and I need to get Slayer Dramon to a specific personality. And then I will be able to get Examon. Examon is one I'm going for. And then I'll eventually have to get another Dracomon so that I can get another, so I can turn them into a Slayer Dramon. Because I do want to have a Slayer Dramon on my team. I just can't get Examon without at least DNA Digivolving one Slayer Dramon. Slayer Dramon's animations are really nice, by the way. Hell yeah. I love how they did his fire sword. What happened to the other two? They disappeared in a fucking time portal. You need Alpha as friendly and Oryumon as zealous for the fusion. Okay. Because I do want Alphamon Oryukin as well. I just finished the field guide today. Nice. Alright, I want to read what happens here, so I'm not going to let it go on audio. I'll be right back because I need to go pee. Alright. I am back. How do you think you'll handle the next part? I'm not sure. I'm actually very worried about Chronomon because Chronomon, or not Chronomon, Agumon. I'm very worried about Agumon because Agumon went right into try and save Inori, and they did a Dark Digivolution. So they turned into Agumon Black, and that's usually not a good thing.
地下研究所に私でも入れない区画があった。そこで実験が行われたのかもしれない。今回は私自ら案内しよう。すでに離れた古巣とはいえ、そろそろけじめをつけねばならない。
Okay, so now we gotta try and stop the giant human Gundam powered by Digimon. You know what? I'm not gonna call it a Gundam. I'm gonna call it a Jaeger. Because it's huge and it looks like a Jaeger. Like, it's Jaeger sized, at least. This leads to, You know what? Before we go to the lab, I'm gonna do a few things. Because I don't think I'm 100% ready to go off that way. Where is... is it in here? No. It's no longer a village, it's a ghost town. Right, because all the Digimon went back to, all the Digimon went back to Central Town, right? Well, I mean, Starmon is still there. And there's still some Digimon here. Yeah, there's still some Digimon here. Okay, but I... Oh, good, there it is. I was looking for this because I want to buy some items before we go on. Because I used shit. Okay, Ooh, I got X-Heal. When the fuck did I get that? Let's see. I need to make sure. Physical. Next boss, you don't have to worry about what type your Digimon are. Okay, good. Alright, what is this? I was very worried I wasn't going to get the Digimon I was expecting, but this is the Digimon that I was expecting. Alright, let's fucking do this. I am now ready. Oh, going the wrong fucking way. Yeah, let's head off to the lab now. I'm ready. Let's fucking go. Look at this Jaeger looking thing. Can I just blow it up here and now? It would be nicer if I could just blow that thing up here and now. I think I would fix a lot of problems. I don't know. We're in the lab already. Why not? Okay, sure. It's Datamon.
それに職員たちの気配もない。何かがおかしい。だが今はセキュリティルームへ急ごう。
I have the Titans or attack here. Ah! Is it still stealth if nobody is left to tell the tale? I believe largest moose. That's what we call aggressive stealth. This part made me think maybe Drazel has a point. What is... That was badass. I don't know what that was, but that was badass. So this being right here, that's another example of a digital being that is not a Digimon. In fact, that is an example of a creature that might not even be a digital being. The attack, Digitized Soul, when they use it in this sense, in the summoning sense, because there's two versions of this attack, but the summoning sense of Digitized Soul summons a creature from another dimension. These attacks look so fucking badass. Even Slayerdramon's victory animation's badass. I love this Digimon. So y'all see that, right? That is Bielstarmon. Does Bielstarmon remind you of a character from another video game, maybe? Potentially? Possibly? Because if she does, there's a reason for that. There's a very direct reason for that. I love these attack animations. They look so much like when they reach mega level. There's a reward for them reaching mega level. But yeah, BL Starmon. I think so. Roars Nobimaru. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I will say his attacks very much so resemble that of Renji's Zanpakuto. I actually like Renji's Zanpakuto though. Nabimaru was pretty badass. But yeah, Bielstarmon. Bielstarmon might look very familiar to some of y'all because Bielstarmon was based off of Bayonetta. Kenji Watanabe, who designed Bielstarmon, actually really liked Bayonetta, the game. Damn, gotta head out, my friends. Sadly, have work. Alright, Screaming Slimy, thank you for hanging out. You have a great day at work. Hope to see you again, dude. Keep up the awesomeness. Alright, Screaming Slimy. Well, I'll be live again tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in all 3 places, of course. Appreciate you, my friend. Yes. Where the fuck are we going? This way, right? Yeah. I'm gonna save here just in case. Let's... Oh, look at all those vending machines. Oh wait, no, those are servers. Wait, who the fuck is that? That's Volcanismon. How dare they? See, I thought it was someone's rule fan art about Bielzamon that became canon. Nope. Bielstarmon literally came from Kenji Watanabe and him liking Bayonetta. That's where that came from. How dare they hold Volcanismon? We're going to release them now. Alright, Asura. I swear, Asuna looks straight up like a character from Kamen Rider. What am I supposed to do now? Search the rooms for an ID badge. I can't get into any of the rooms. How am I supposed to? Alright. There's not an ID badge. Okay, but I want an ID badge. Can you give me it? Fuck you then. Fine, don't give me an ID badge. Whatever. Like a storage room. Really? Oh, look. Huh. What do you think I'm doing here? Oh, okay. No? Not helpful. Nah! Goddamn it, Andromon. You need to find the right whiteboard. I'll let you know when I did that. I love this attack. It's just really cool. Now, as you can tell, because that was essentially a scale size of Examon to planet Earth, Examon is gigantic. As a Digimon and a member of the Royal Knights, Examon is one of the, if not the, no, is the. Examon is the largest member of the Royal Knights, comparable to Ceresmon of the Olympus 12. Which Ceresmon's main body or supplementary body, which is a giant flying stone bird, is about the size of a small continent. I mean, if that works. I really like that attack. Alright, let's go find the white rifle. White dart? No, go away. No, which one of these doors works? Shit. Let's see, who told Alphamon he could summon my sword? Ah! There you go, lower your defense. And gun. Take that. I love how much damage that can do. Take that. Now, one interesting thing to note is that the Sword of the Dragon King that he summons is essentially an upgraded version of Greydrammon's sword, because Alphamon is technically an evolution of Greydramon. And the symbol that shows up on the floor when he summons that sword is the same symbol that was used for the X-Antibody representation, both in-game, in story, and in the Pendulum X V-Pets. Defense debuffs for boss fights are useless unless used first turn. Good to know. Alright, let me in here. I need to look at the whiteboard. That is not the right whiteboard. Also not the right whiteboard. Oh shit, running away like a bitch. Is there a whiteboard in here? No. Ah! How dare you? How dare you punch me? Using this attack. Does so much damage. I love it. Okay, now I need to find another room with a whiteboard. Is it this whiteboard? I placed the critical document into a file if they're going forward. Guess they realize keeping it out in the open is not a good idea. That note must be hidden somewhere in all the paperwork. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh look, now it's Ebimon. I'm gonna look through all your goddamn stupid paperwork. Nope. I'm just gonna let you walk away because I don't want to deal with you. Ah! You want to know which room? I mean, it might be helpful. I will kill you all! So this room, I think. New IDs cannot be issued during an emergency. A recovery ID is stored in a storage device attached to the admin Digimon. Who's the admin Digimon? Huh. We're just gonna have to kill them all, I guess. That's easy, it tells you. Wait, it tells me? Admin Digimon. Oh, it marks it, okay. So I'm an idiot. Ah! Oh, wait. You're the admin. Fuck you! How are you not dead yet, Ebimon? Another funny thing about Vatamon, Ebimon's pre-Digivolution, which looks like a weird alien thing, Ebimon's data actually isn't extraterrestrial. It comes from a type of plant. Okay, I don't want to fight you. Yo, I brought you your thing. God damn it, lady.
敵がこちらに向かってくるようだ。白木君、エージェント、時間を貸せ。
Alright. Well, I guess it's time to fuck everybody up. What was the point of being sneaky? They saw all of us! What a spiral your sword. How do you like you can DNA Digivolve in battle? I actually really like the fact that they added that in. Having the DNA Digivolution dynamic attacks not only adds into the just fun of the battle, it adds a level of dynamic mechanics to get to the actual standard style of deck. And I really like that. Not only that, it also gives me a little window into how Examon not only looks, but how their animation model is. Increasing how excited I am to get to Examon! Unfortunately, only 4 minutes left. Ah, shit. How dare you? Why did you use that attack? It doesn't do much. I would expect them to use their thing. Hello, Shark. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a good day. I apologize, though. You did end up near the tail end of the stream. But I appreciate you being here. I hope you're having a good day. How are you not dead yet? God damn, these battles to Renamon are a lot tougher than I expected them. Ring of regeneration! That should kill you. At least one of them. Alright, come on. Looks cool. I mean, it's a very fun game. It is a turn-based game, but it has a lot of unique mechanics into it. It is Digimon Stories Time Stranger if you're interested. How are you not dead yet? All right. Oh, come on. You must die. How are you not dead? Don't you dare. Smack. That's a dramatic attack. On. There you go. Do they blow up the moon every time? Yes. Which makes you wonder, how many moons does this world have? Is this a Mega Plus playthrough? No, this is just a standard playthrough. I'm just taking my time to absorb the story. Although, everybody, I do hate to say it, we are at that point where we gotta be ending the stream. Sorry, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here, for hanging out, for being awesome. And of course, we will be here again tomorrow, same time, same 3 places. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you all again at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. We're going to be raiding out to my buddy Guys of Age here on the Twitch side. Please do show them the same amount of love that y'all have shown me. And I will see everybody, like I said, again tomorrow. Alright, y'all? Bye-bye now.